Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
I'll see you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
Oh man, do you hear that tone? Make for the Northreach markets. Let's see. Fast travel Northreach.
No. Where's Talia?
Oh, these markets. I remember
Nice
those.
and chilled.
Need to stock up on these.
Spoiling another cat.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What should I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Excuse me, do you have garlic and peepee nuts?
Buy, sell, or be gone. If that's what you want.
We're actually buying the quest items. You think I'm made of money? These are like $1. I've only got like 50,000.
What can I interest you in today? Ah, yes.
That should do it.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully Talia's finished too.
Fresh cuts.
Do we just buy like one garlic or like a barrel of it?
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and peepee nuts.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back
Good
to Tom's,
morning,
then.
Muck.
He'll be waiting.
How is Final Fantasy?
It's good, Scythian. It's, right now it's kind of at a chill moment. We're just doing some, like, grocery shopping or something. But yesterday we were fighting a god, so it's got its ups and downs.
But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat.
No, I'm rushing.
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Jill would be jealous.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire.
Sorry.
No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Kara when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Taya,
For what?
for everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Aw.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too. By all of us.
Aw. Now Kith. I always see Jill peeking out from behind a rock like... That's my man.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
Okay. Fast travel back to Tomes. That load.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Take the old man on a quest next. You want to be the man of action. I'm going to allow you to have the front line. I'll support you from the rear. He's like, no.
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Tomes is 70. He's probably fought like 38 gods by now.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Max velocity walloping. Is it just gonna make some noises and then we're gonna have a flying ship like a second later? Sometime later. Oh, this is just them like putting the engine together.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
That looks too heavy for us to move. Is it just stuck here now?
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
3 more?
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Oh my god.
Good luck to them, I say.
Blackthorn was like, are you
Right,
serious?
I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Okay.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming.
My dad would have liked
Thinking
to have
about the
seen this.
Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that.
I'm
And
trying
I'll
to
do
change the
everything I can
world.
to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right.
Mo.
I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
They told me she was building a ship.
Speak with Otto. Also, it says there's a green quest nearby, over there.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that, in those words.
She did, yes.
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
What? This is so stupid.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Let's see, a token. Many claim they wish to change the world. Few actually take it upon themselves to do so. You're an inspiration to us all.
Here you are. Come
I
again.
got some
I
knickknacks.
may have more for you.
Clive. Anything catch your eye?
Nothing
Always
there.
something in there.
Alright. Let's go see what that is. Is that the vegetable garden? What is that?
I think Mid might need some help.
Nope, it's the workshop.
Well. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the Chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that.
Alembic, like a chemistry
Problem
set?
is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe
Bomb
my
ash, those
eyes.
fire elemental creatures?
You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but...
Was there?
Well,
I've done half the orders on the
dirty
hunt
Great
board. I haven't
balls of
seen that one
flame
yet.
ain't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Go hunt a bomb king. Okay. Ask about bomb sightings. Are you on the hunt for a bomb king, Kupo? If so, I have a billet that might interest you. Muddy murder held like Ramalkin. Bomb king. A curse breaker aiming for the Imperial chase took a wrong turn into a nearby wood, within which she discovered the ruins of a fallen airship, and within them, a beast akin to a great ball of fire that chased her screaming from the grove. The soldier later identified the creature in an almanac of echoes, but was firm in her assistance that the bomb she saw was near 10 times the size of the one depicted therein. Location, the Croc of Sanbrek. Alright. Oh. Okay, I have to do the next step of the main story before I can,
It told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Obelith, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
Oh, you in a hurry and all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
My dear boy, my journey to Canvar has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of a strongbox with us, but has considerable knowledge of the going-ons in the free cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I do, for one, believe Miss Telemont's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canvarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted, and if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those that might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle, Byron.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
How are we enjoying FF? I'm enjoying it, Vass. I am enjoying it. After a PvP season Guild Wars 2 ends, when does the next one start? Usually, like, after a 5v5 season ends, and then they do those in-between seasons that are, like, push or 2v2 or 3v3 or something like that. There's usually, it's like that for a few weeks. And typically it has the date within the queuing window that tells you when the next one starts.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Now he doesn't trust any woman anymore. Hey My Cow's the movie Lamau. It's great, super lanky. What? Oh, we have to go here. Okay. Can't do side stuff right now. Is that supposed to be her hammer?
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
The big guy.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
The game's over. There's probably like another 300 hours. I don't think it's over.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know.
Talking about the Blight.
The Blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every mother crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Boots.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins?
Oh.
I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Dude, I'm tearing up.
You're with me.
Understood.
Oh my god.
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
No, we saved you once in the early game.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
I love Goot so much. Dude, yeah, he's great. The gentle derpy giant. It appears I still cannot explore. Alright. I want to go to Sandbreck to fight that Bomb King, but it doesn't let me have that freedom right now. Onward.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. No doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Hugo is the last big boss? Oh, I hope not.
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky
Be safe.
to make it out alive.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt.